All right, it's December 10th. It's Human Rights Day, and it seems like it's a good day to have a protest. But why are you guys out here protesting?
We are protesting here right now for the Sikhs and also for all the political prisoners in India who had been already served their sentences, which were delivered to them to the judicial system, but they're still being detained. Some of them have been detained for example, 20 years by now, but their sentence was for 10. So they already served 10 more years on top of that. And some of them are even at the age of 80, in 80s, and many others who were arrested when they were like as young as 12 or 13, and they were served, they already have served like 20 plus years. They all spent all their adulthood there, and now there's one gentleman who is protesting for them, in favor of them, you could say, to raise a voice again in them about their issue. His name is Gurbaksh Singh, and he was just a common Sikh from India. No one knew him before this. He was just like me, anyone else.
What is Gurbaksh Singh doing to support these guys who are being detained?
Gurbaksh Singh has been on hunger strike since November 14th, 2013, and he had been arrested about 4 days back, actually been abducted by the Punjab Police, not exactly arrested because there were no arrest warrants. They were not in uniform, so the people who disguised themselves as Sikhs, they just came in the middle of the night, where he had put up a tent inside a gurdwara in Punjab, in the capital of Punjab, Chandigarh actually, and there were about 20 of his supporters sitting beside him. He was laying down when they abducted him.
That seems amazing that they would arrest him without any records or anything. Is this something common that always happens in Punjab?
Yes, it is actually very common to just pick up people. That's why I normally don't call it arrest, because it's not arrest. It's being picked up. It's being abducted. So it is common. It was very common in the 80s and 90s. It had been changed a little bit in the last few years, but this is really different when they picked up someone who was sitting at a public place, a religious place, and people were supporting him, and he was supporting a very good cause in a very peaceful way, actually the way which the Indians adore, so-called Mahatma Gandhi's way, because he used to took to hunger strikes a lot, few years back, few decades back, and those Indians, the same Indian system, would admire him for doing the same stuff, and now they just arrested him.
So Gurbaksh Singh must be a follower of Gandhi, right?
He's not exactly a follower of Gandhi, and no Sikh would ever can be a follower of Gandhi, because Gandhi had some very shameful acts which are totally against the Sikh faith. So I believe no Sikh could follow his footsteps. But Gurbaksh Singh had to take this step when there was nothing else left. What could he done? Because there were Sikhs who filed lawsuits in favor of those detained prisoners. Those lawsuits were hanging for many, many years, were never decided by the judiciary. We held such protests in the past everywhere across the globe, but no, there was no attention paid by the Indian system. So Gurbaksh Singh, as a common man from a from a village of Haryana in India, probably he found the only way that probably my voice would be heard, probably those Sikhs would be freed. So I don't know why he decided, but that probably was the only option for him.
Are the Sikhs using any means as far as legislation to try to end some of this?
I'm sorry, can you ask me?
Are the Sikhs using any type of legislation to try to battle any of this that's going on?
Sikhs, not in specific. Sikhs are not in a capacity to formulate legislation. They are not in that huge numbers. But I just read about House Bill 417 in U.S., which would safeguard the rights of the minorities and also safeguard the religious freedom. And
now, 417, that's only going to support the Sikhs, correct?
Oh no, it would support all kinds of minorities, which would include Muslims, Christians, and the regional minorities, which would include the people of Manipur, the state of Manipur, state of Chhattisgarh, and also the women, which are also a minority in India. So
it sounds like you have a lot of information about this subject. Where can we find some more information about this?
The best place for now would be OFMI.org. That's OFMI.org. They'll help.
All right. Well, thank you for your time.
My pleasure.
All right.